Well, it's midday and the rain just showed up out of nowhere. It's like somebody turned a switch on. Hey everybody, welcome to Yellow Dog Farm. Wow, 7 days ago we were watching Debbie come up towards Florida and had no idea that it would be such a big deal. We got 29¼ inches of rain here on the farm. It rained about 5½ inches a day, Monday through Friday. And the Thursday night, Friday morning parting shot was a foot of rain. It's Sunday now, things are mostly drained, and the really nice part of this whole deal is we didn't really get a whole lot of damage. We have many friends that are near the Ashley and Edisto rivers, and they have a different story. They are really at risk of flooding or have flooded, so our heart goes out to them. Now it's kind of time to go around here and clean up and kind of pick up the pieces and try to operate as normal. It is so steamy that you just can't believe it. It's super duper humid. I think yesterday our heat index was 111. So anyway, I'm gonna get after it while I can still do it before the humidity gets too darn bad. So hey, thanks for checking out the video, and I hope that the clips are worth watching of all the water that came here across our farm. Well, there's Ned, just being Ned. All the goats did fine. We did move them up to this upper pasture up here so we could bring some guests in over the rainstorm. These guys will do anything for a bucket of grain, so Diane's luring them. That's Miss Maya coming to check me out, wanting to know who the stranger is in her pasture. She just figured out who I am. Come here, girl. Come here. Come on. You know I know what's up, don't you? That's Buddy that's right next to Diane. He was one of the first animals born here on the farm. So here goes our menagerie. Miss Tina's last. She's the older gal and she's a little slow, but everyone else is coming up here. Okay. We'll show you a couple of clips of that. We had some alpacas, a couple of mini horses, and one was like a mini. He was a little tiny guy. So you'll see all of them. And then we also had Henry and Gerald, 2 horses from down the road, come right out the storm here. Their pasture got pretty darn wet. Gerald already rolled in the shavings, but Henry and Daisy are talking. There's our goats. They're happy in the shelter. The two little minis that we brought on the farm because their farm floods, they're right here. Check this out. This little dude's a mini. So to give you a context of where we're at, sorry for the quick spin, there's our barn. Horses are in eating. It's about 8:30 in the morning. And this is one of our horse pastures. And it's kind of hard to tell, but there's a bowl right here. And what happens is when we get a lot of heavy rain, that fills up with water, like 18 to 20 inches of water, and we call it Lake Yellow Dog. So it'll be interesting to see how all that fills up. And as it fills up, it comes all the way up here, and there's a little bit of a hump in the ground there, and then it drains off into the woods. So when it gets full and it really gets moving. So this is just so you can see what it looks like dry, and we'll capture the video over the next couple of days and see how things are going. Well, I'm out here in the middle of the property, and this is our main drainage. It's hard to see from the video because there's so many trees and stuff in the way, but it's a good 8-foot deep ditch, 4 or 5 feet wide, and all the water drains through the property. So when it really cooks off here, we'll come back and take a look. And so the field, the bottom of the cow pasture's right there. And here's where the swamp is. It's a good 20 feet up higher than we've ever seen it. By 20 feet up, I mean coming this way. So this is all normally dry land. Thankfully, it's flowing. Here we are on the east side of the pasture. And this is our little, what is usually a 3-foot wide dry ditch. It is absolutely full. So that's probably 6 feet down of water. That's just crazy. Holy moly. Wow. And it doesn't look like it's moving. It looks like it's backed up. Well, no wonder our little drainage ditch isn't draining. This is what's coming into it.